Fox News is caught between a bit of a rock and a hard place right now. You see, the network definitely wants Republicans to win this year, which includes Donald Trump. Even though management ownership at Fox doesn't necessarily like him, they would still prefer him to win over Kamala Harris. So they have done their best over the years to promote Trump and the rest of the Republican Party. Now, the other side, though, they want to do everything they can to help promote Trump and Republicans, but on the other side, they also don't want to lose hundreds of millions of dollars in a defamation lawsuit from Smartmatic that is still pending. And therein lies the problem that Donald Trump created for himself this week. Because when Donald Trump was giving his incoherent speech in front of a line of police officers, he decided to, as per usual, go off on a bit of a tangent. And in that tangent, he started talking about rigged elections, which did not sit well with the folks at Fox. So Donald Trump in his tangent said, quote, "They shouldn't arrest people for saying the election was rigged, but they like that. They go after guys like me, but they don't go after the people that kill people. It's a shame what's happened in our country. We're going to win big and we're going to turn it around and we're going to turn it around fast." But he mentioned they want to arrest people for saying the election was rigged. At that point, after he finished that last sentence I read you, Fox News host Martha MacCallum came on the air because they were airing Trump's speech live. Immediately cut away, go to Martha MacCallum, and she says, "All right, President Trump speaking in Howell, Michigan this afternoon, and clearly the focus is law and order, law enforcement, his respect for law enforcement." And that was the end. No more airing Donald Trump's speech live. Just, lying about what he's actually saying. Like, he's talking about law enforcement and, strong laws, and he likes laws even though he breaks them, and he's, convicted of 34 felonies. But yeah, go ahead and try to pull the wool over people's eyes, Martha. It's definitely working. Nobody wants to sit and listen to a convicted felon tell them about how they're going to be the ones tough on crime. But it's the election rigging part that got to Fox News. Because as I mentioned, yes, they've settled Dominion, but they still have that defamation lawsuit pending from Smartmatic. So Fox News knows that anytime they air something on their network, whether their hosts or guests say it, or whether they're showing a Trump rally or speech, if somebody mentions rigged election, they gotta go. Can't do it, can't talk about it, gotta stop it, because that can and will be used against us in court. However, there's another problem here, one that Martha MacCallum didn't think of. You still aired it, and you didn't correct it. Ouch. So even though you cut away from Donald Trump's speech and did not air the entirety of it after that point, you still allowed him to talk about rigged election on your network, and you didn't correct him, which means that can still be used against you. Oh, and actually, for the record, it's even better because the fact that y'all did cut away from it shows that you knew that he did something wrong, that he said something was untrue. You knew it was untrue, that's why you cut it, but you still didn't correct it. Oh, honestly, it would have been better for you, legally speaking, to just let the rest of the thing play out and act like maybe you didn't hear that part. You'd have a, pretty mild defense, but a defense nonetheless. Now you don't have that. You literally screwed yourself over by not fact-checking that moron. And honestly, I hope when that trial finally commences, I hope that ends up costing you hundreds of millions of dollars, because that's what y'all deserve. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.